everybody, I'm Mandy and welcome back to my channel. The video today is going to be about some skincare products that I've repurchased and some new ones and some makeup pieces that I've been wanting to get my hands on. I'm one of those people when I see it and it's new, I'm like, oh, I have to try it, I have to have it. So let's get cracking. A lot of them are no.7 actually, because no.7 have a promotion that they do every couple of months where you get the vouchers when you buy something and it's like $6.50 off skincare, I think, and $4.50 off makeup. Excuse me, but it's very, very enticing when you go in to just buy shampoo. And this is what you come out with, a bag full of stuff. So the first one I'm going to talk about is their Overnight Radiance Boost. This is a repurchase for me and I actually think it's one of the best products for the price for drugstore that you can get on the market. This is obviously for UK and Ireland. I don't know whether Boots actually deliver to the US, but this is one of the best things I've ever used. It actually says Overnight Radiance Boost, but I actually use it in the mornings as well. When I was reading on the back of it, which I never noticed before, it says it has a mild exfoliating kind of feel to it, which I actually did notice. And something else I noticed about it, it doesn't say that it has a slight self-tan in it, but I feel in the mornings, and maybe that's just the way it is, my skin looks a little bit of a colour to it and a little bit more of a glow, but it doesn't tell you to rinse your hands after using it, so that's why I don't think there is a self-tan in it, but it gives a lovely glow to the skin, if that makes sense. It has vitamin C, natural fruit acids and caffeine to help renew the skin surface, but this was the one, like, that's the one I had that I'm using, and you can't really see it, but it's just about gone. It's one of those pump action ones, which is great, and you only need the smallest amount of it. So that's the Overnight Radiance Boost. I think it's about €20, if even that, and that's the new one I got. So that's one thing that even if I didn't have, like, it's great when you have the vouchers, but if I didn't have the vouchers, that's one I would be buying again. Sorry, the light is not great. It's the Overnight Radiance Boost. I will list them all down below when I'm finished. The next one I have is the Blemish Defense Serum. Even at my age, 40-ish, I still get bad breakouts. I had really bad skin as a teenager. As you can see, I still have some scarring, so I always try to get some serums or creams that are not too rich because I would break out straight away. So this is actually a Blemish Defense Serum, it's called. I'll show you the box because it might actually show up a little bit better. And it says it unblocks pores and it's an oil free. Now it might be slightly drying, so it's not something I'd probably use all the time, but it's just something to have in case sometimes my face breaks out or I have very sensitive skin. I get like patches of redness in different areas, so that's, oh, there we go, Blemish Defense Serum. And what I will do is I will try this one and I will probably do it in my November reviews or November favourites or something like that and give you an idea of what that's like. And again, I think that one is the same, it's about €20. The next one I got, I actually put on my hand in the store just to try it out as well, and it actually looked really, really lovely. So that's the only reason why I got it, give it a try. And again, I think this is the same, it's around €18, and it's the Rapid Radiance Balm. And Clarins do one very similar. I think I have it somewhere. I think it's like the Beauty Flash Balm, because when this comes out, it has that kind of a sheen to it. So it's very much like a primer. Feels really, really lovely. Very, very mild scent to it. It certainly wouldn't have any effect on me, I don't think. The no.7 products, I have really sensitive skin and I don't find I break out at all with them. I've never tried any of the rich creams, but any of these serums or pumps or anything like that. But that actually feels lovely. It's like velvet. And that's called the Rapid Radiance Balm. And it just has a slight tint to it, but I think when you put makeup on over that, it would be actually lovely. And again, as I say, that's about the same. It's about €20. The next one I got was their Radiance Exfoliator. I have used this before. I love the Clarins one. It's a little bit expensive and it's all gone. I'll actually probably put that one into my October favourites. This is the Radiance Exfoliator for normal to dry skin. Oh my god, the light is not great. Let me see if I come back. Yeah, I'll probably, as I say, I'll link them all down below and insert pictures as well. And there's tiny little particles in that as well, if you can see them. And when I'm using an exfoliator, most of the time I use a dry, put it onto a little cotton pad. After I've taken off my makeup maybe in the shower and that, and I use a dry cotton pad and the exfoliator, and I find that one is really good. And as I say, the Clarins one. And I also bought that's I think €15, I think. I also got their cucumber one because I really like this one as well. That's just from their Essentials collection. But price point, I think this one is about €2, and it's actually, I don't know why I bought two. It's actually just as good as this one. This one leaves the skin feeling a little bit softer. This one dries a little bit, but for the price of it, it's brilliant. So they're my number 7. Oh, I have one more number 7. As I say, I bought all these number 7 products on Saturday. I'm a big number 7 fan of their makeup. Some of their makeup, not all of their makeup. And definitely their skincare. But I tried this one. I bought this on Saturday, and I tried it Saturday evening, and I tried it yesterday. And I have completely fallen in love. I used to use the L'Oreal oil for removing makeup. And I just seen this, and I was like, I'm going to give this a go. And this is the Beautiful Skin Cleansing Oil. And oh my goodness, it is just amazing. Now, in saying that, as I said, I have dry skin, oily here, oily in the forehead, oily around the chin sometimes, and then I could have patches of dryness that my makeup would stick to and just looks awful. So I have to be careful with oils. That's why I always found the L'Oreal one worked really well on me, so that's why I said I'd give this a go. So if you have combination skin, or as I say, the T-zone that's quite oily, this actually, I don't know if it rebalances, but I found it's a pump into the hand. I put it all over the face. I even put a tiny little bit on my eyes because the makeup I had on yesterday was quite heavy. The mascara it was actually, and I just got a really wet face cloth, and just literally everything just came off lovely. And what I was amazed was how good my skin felt afterwards. Really, really soft. No dryness that you might get sometimes. I don't use wipes, but on the odd time that I don't have anything else, wipes I find are terrible for my skin. They just leave my skin very dry. Don't remove the makeup properly, I feel. You end up washing it again and stripping it and everything. So if you're looking for a really good cleanser, cheap and cheerful, this one is really good. It's the Beautiful Skin Cleansing Oil. Again, as I say, I'll link them all down below. And I think that's about 16 or €18. I'll use that for the month, and hopefully I'll see what that's like for my November favourites. But I've only used that 2 days, and I'm in love with it. Definitely buying it again. Another thing I bought the weekend was because of all the hype with the Kylie Jenner, and I love lip pencils, lipsticks, lip gloss. And this has been really hard to get. This is the MAC in Spice. You can see it. It's not showing up, but that's it anyway. Everyone that's trying to get it seems to say that every time they go in for it, it's actually sold out. So it's very much, you know yourself with the Kylie Jenner, it's very much a 90s brown kind of taupey colour that you could kind of tone down. She uses it all over the lips, but I don't think I probably would. It's because it is quite dark. But as I say, you could blend with different pieces, and I've a lot of other colour in MAC that in lipsticks that would actually probably go with this. But as usual, we just want to see what all the hype is about. And MAC lipsticks and their lip pencils have great staying power. I always think so. We'll see how that goes, and I might actually pop it on and see what it's like, and do it maybe in my, as I say, my November. I haven't got it on today. I have actually another number 7. This is one I use a lot all the time, and this is an all over. If you can see, I just had the lip pencil on today, and this is number 7, and it's in nude, I think. Yeah, and it's very kind of like it's very much like the Spice, but it's more of a natural, a little bit more natural brown, I think. And it doesn't feel as drying as the MAC, kind of, because maybe it could be the way the actual pencil is retractable. But that has good staying power as well, so it'll be interesting to see. I'll do a review between the MAC and the number 7 and see which one is my faves in November. So I've just got 2 more things to go through that I bought, and I can't wait to use them. This is really, really sad, to be honest, because I bought this Naked palette over a month ago and I haven't used it yet. So I'm going to start from tomorrow to see what it's like. This is the Smoky. I won't blind you with the mirror, but the colours in it are absolutely gorgeous. I think everybody has it at this stage except me. So I will be trying them from tomorrow, and they are really all the shades that I use. The darks, the browns, gorgeous. And I've seen a lot of the girls on YouTube with it in tutorials and that, and the pictures, And the colours and the pigment, as you know from Naked, if you use them, are really good. So their Vice is out as well, but I don't think I'd use a lot of the colours in Vice, but I would certainly be using that one. And my last one is something that I don't know if you can actually still get it anymore. You can obviously still get the Smoky Palette. I'm a big lover of Smashbox. I think their eyeshadows are fantastic. I just think the blend, the pigment, they're great. I think they're probably my favourite eyeshadows, even compared to MAC. And I do have a couple of MAC palettes, but the Smashbox is definitely my favourite. And they brought out this Shapematters palette. I don't know if it's still available to get, but I haven't actually used it yet. But oh my god, it is just incredible. That's the box. The mirror in it is huge. The mirror is the entire size of one side of it, and it'd be great if you're travelling. It's big, but everything is in it. That's the mirror. I don't want to blind you, but the mirror is the whole size of the box, and that's what you get. And the colours in it are just amazing, if you can see them then. Again, I'm going to start using this. But what you have in it is, you've actually got your contour, your brows, and you've got your eyeshadows. So if you were able to bring this with you, if you were going somewhere, you've literally got everything in one. So there's your eyes, your contour, and there's your brows. And as I say, the pigment in it is amazing. And it was on special. I got it a couple of weeks ago. If you're on my Instagram page, you'll see it. I think it was €50, and originally I think it's 70. So they obviously are still doing it. Maybe you'd have to go to a Smashbox concession or one of the stands to see. But great present for Christmas, or for anybody who loves Smashbox. As I say, quick look at all the colours. The contour colours are just amazing. So I'll be trying that out again in the next couple of days too, because I haven't had the time to try that, and I didn't bring it away with me because I thought it was a little bit big. But I'm sorry now I didn't, because everything would have been in it, and it's gorgeous. Gorgeous box. So that's everything today, guys. I would just like to say thanks to everybody for your continued support. I never thought I would get up to 102 subscribers. I know to some people with their thousands, 102 is not much at all, but to me that's huge. When I had 10, I thought, oh my goodness, 10 people are watching, but to have 102 and so much great support, and I love reading your comments or any of your questions and having chats and stuff, because I'm a big fan of YouTube, and I couldn't tell you how many people I subscribe to. There's way too many, and it would be more, I'm more of a YouTube person I think now than a TV person, so this is where I get my inspiration from. If I'm buying things, it's like, oh well, this person's tried it and they've thought it was good, so I'm going to give it a go. So that's really why I'm doing it and why I love it, and love sharing my thoughts and ideas with you. And thanks again for your support, guys, and I will talk to you again soon.